Well, hi there. I've got a question for you. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Leave your comment in the box below because I would sure love to hear. Well, the reason I ask is because even a morning person like myself, there are days when it's really hard to get out of bed in the morning. I mean, I have been a morning person since I was a kid. It's just sort of like natural to love the mornings and to get up early. But there are days when I dread what lies on the other side of that door right there. And the responsibilities of the day and the things that I know that are going to come at me for the day really overwhelm me. And I just want to crawl under the covers, go back to bed, and not look at a soul. Now, I know you've been there too, because let's face it, some days life is really hard. Well, my name is Arabah Joy. I blog at arabahjoy.com, and today I would like to share with you 5 super quick things you can pray on those mornings when you just dread getting up. So let me share them with you. Number 1, God, I need you. This is like the first thing I pray almost every morning because I know that Matthew 5:3 says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." If we can just acknowledge our dependency upon God, God then gives us all of His kingdom resources. So, newsflash, my friend, being in a place of dependency is actually a really great place to be. And it's a great way to start your day. Prayer number 2 would be to say, God, thank you. The fact of the matter is, Lamentations 3 tells us that His mercies are new every single morning. Every day there is a fresh supply just for us. And whether we feel it or not, it's something we can thank God for. The third thing to pray in the morning is just to say, God, I trust you. Now, I write a lot about trust because it's not something that comes very easily to me. And this is one thing I've learned about trust. It's a choice. So in the mornings when I choose to say, God, I trust you, I am making the choice not to worry, not to fret. Proverbs 3:5-6 tells us to trust in the Lord with all of our hearts and not to trust in our own understanding. You see, our understanding is so limited. Our wisdom is finite, and our strength and perspective and ability to see the big picture is very, very limited. And so we are instructed to trust God. He's got it taken care of. So the third thing to pray every morning is simply to say, God, I trust you. The fourth thing we can pray in the morning before we get out of bed is simply to say, God, you're the boss. Jesus taught us in Matthew 6 how to pray. And one of the things that He shared is that it is God's kingdom that we are to serve. And it is the Lord's will that we are to pursue. And so simply acknowledging the sovereignty of God and the fact that He is Lord of our lives and we are not in charge is a huge step in setting the day up for success. The fifth thing to pray in the mornings is simply to ask the Lord to glorify Himself. This is another thing that we see in the Lord's Prayer. All the glory goes to God, and we actually are not here for ourselves. I know that's a news flash to some of us, but it is the truth. We are not here for our own glory or for our own kingdom or for our own purposes and pleasure. We are here for the Lord's glory. And so simply asking Him to glorify Himself in us and through us and in and through our day and the way that we spend our time is an important step before we ever step out of our bed. So there you have it. 5 things you can pray in the morning to get your day started off right. Number 1, God, I need you. Number 2, God, thank you. Number 3, Lord, I trust you. Number 4, you're the boss, God. And number 5, glorify yourself. If this video has helped you, give us the thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and check out the other videos we have on prayer and Bible study as well. Have a great day.